fact, the Chief Minister has decided to use a symbol for this protest where she is pillion riding on an e-scooter at the moment, and the Chief Minister is on her way to the Secretariat on an e-scooter. Visuals on your screen of Mamata Banerjee pillion riding on an e-scooter. It's supposed to be a message of protest against the fuel price hike. Pictures on your screens right now of Mamata Banerjee pillion riding on an e-scooter. Now remember, Mamata Banerjee has been raising her protest against the issue of fuel price hike, urging the centre to reduce the excise duties and also bring the prices commensurate to the global crude oil prices. Mamata Banerjee has now taken yet another innovative step to register her protest and taken this drive to the Secretariat on an e-scooter. There you have it on your screens right now. The Chief Minister is pillion riding on an e-scooter on the way to the Secretariat. The idea is to raise her voice and her protest against the fuel price hike. Tamal Saha joining us live. Tamal, talk us through these pictures that we are looking at. What is Mamata Banerjee's message? What exactly is she trying to prove by taking a step like this of pillion riding on an e-scooter?
Well, this is the very road that is right behind me, is the road which she took just a short while back. Now, as she stepped out of the house, yes, it is Chief Minister's security, which is, of course, in place. And generally, she takes her vehicle, also guarded by pilot vehicle and other security forces, as she leaves her residence, which is on Harish Chatterjee Street, and goes to the State Secretariat. Now, this is the usual route that she takes. But then today, she decided to register a protest against rising fuel prices in the country, protest against rise in LPG prices in the country, protest against the price rise of gas cylinders, cooking cylinders, and thus instead of taking her vehicle, her car, she chose to be a pillion on somebody's bike. Now, of course, that somebody happens to be one of the security officials, and then she sat behind wearing a poster, and the poster read as how rising fuel prices are nothing but anti-people, and thus she registered a protest in that manner. And we have to understand, it's a poll-bound state. Elections are due, an election campaign has begun. Mamata Banerjee had time and again raked up this issue of fuel price rise, also suggested as how BJP at the centre have only given such inconvenience as why they should not be trusted for the state of West Bengal. On the other hand, you also know this comes at a time when BJP National President JP Nadda in the state of West Bengal is also flagging off their next mission called Lokho Shonar Bangla, for which they would be collecting suggestions from people all across the state and suggestions which they aim to incorporate in their manifesto. So yes, both parties, as far as political activities are concerned, are only trying to give further impetus to them. But Mamata Banerjee, as the state chief minister, took everyone by surprise by doing this pillion ride on a bike as she moved towards the State Secretariat wearing posters and placards reading as how fuel price rise has only led to inconvenience of people. She is calling it her way of protesting against the centre.
And so I'm just going to kind of wrap up the points that he just made, and whatever I could hear is that Mamata Banerjee is on her way to the Secretariat, and this is her way of registering a protest against the fuel price hike and the LPG cylinder price hike, which Mamata feels the centre is directly responsible for.